and I was like, this guy is that serious. And then I'm announcing his name as he wins. It's like, oh, okay, I understand the pillow. That is the future. Make sure to keep your hands as intact as possible.
Yeah, stay supported. All right, starting off, we go for tech chase. Yep, we got our regrabs, forward air. I mean, these two players also come from the same region, right? So
really?
they're both MDVA.
Okay.
They both came up in kind of the same crew with like Rishi, Junebug, and like Zain was kind of a late addition to that crew. You know, he came in a little bit later into the game, but it's now the best of them, some may argue, right? I don't think some may argue. All may agree.
I was going to ask, like, how often does Zain wind up playing a Peach? I mean, it's not that there aren't any, but it feels like he doesn't come across that many, like, later on into a bracket. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they're a rarer breed these days. You have, like, llod, Trith, Aura, you know, really in contention for, like, top Peaches. Against Aura, he's looked very solid traditionally. llod, of course, has a lot of experience. Rishi's his brother, so they played a lot growing up, I'm sure, and, like, coming up together in the game. And then, of course, having played Zain a fair bit himself. But Zain, I feel like, has always looked comfortable in this matchup. He picks his spots really well. Like, plays the zoning game and just, like, works the corner extremely well.
Case in point?
Yeah. I mean, it's the stay out. And as soon as llod has the ability to even get to center, Zain uses that dash away. All right, he's out of there.
Case in point again, as Zain was, instead of dashing to the center, dash to the side to have a little bit of reprieve, but not enough as llod is able to hunt him in the depths with the turn to get the equalizer. But still a lot of work for llod to get back into this one because, yeah, this has been a slow burn so far.
I will be. I mean, this matchup is dependent around turn-up, right? Oh, crazy call out on that jump.
I believe it's dependent around forward smash if you ask the Marth player.
Yeah, if you ask the Marth player. They'll say that about most matchups, though. If I'm fighting my tippers, I'm always winning. I don't know what it is.
Watching people get tipped off. But
okay, yeah, forward air bat away.
Trying to see finally get down to the ground for the down smash just to flip the script and get control is llod, but didn't believe Zain would just come in the front door and snatch him with the grab.
This is kind of the story of things. It's like you got Peach on ledge. You're going to do everything you can to just keep her from getting back to center because she does not get to make moves here, right? She does not get to make a lot of whole proactive decisions.
And she is the character, like she is the tournament character that struggles on ledge, correct?
Yeah, it's her and Marth, and her way worse than Marth.
I'm about to say, like, Marth can at least waveland, right? Like, he doesn't have anything. If I remember correctly, he only has, like, waveland nair, and you don't really care about that. Or just had nair, and you don't really care about that. But Peach is like, what is a waveland?
Yeah, double jumping back onto stage takes so long. All your other options are pretty well broadcast. There should be no jump, though. Back air, yep. Not doing a good job of finding his spots where he can, but golly, it's hard. Okay. Yeah, jab check.
Yeah, found a spot dodge against the grab, but still couldn't find a way in. Instead, finds himself pulling the parasol for dear life. Spot dodge, or air dodge, not good enough, but there's a nair for a little bit of a break. 109 to try to get back into this.
Okay, yeah, trying to push through. Up he has a shield.
Just anything to reset the neutral, because Zain has been looking so clean in there.
Okay, get some punishes on some whiffs.
Zain has been looking so clean, immediately gets smacked twice.
That's just the way of things, though.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, not going to be able to finish that outright, but yeah, gets caught on that.
Struggles on the ledge, but against a character that has very poor vertical agility. You know, ledge dash up tilt sounds like a pretty good idea.
Pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Hear people getting in llod's corners. Yeah, trying to hype them up a little bit as we go to Dreamland for game 2. A little more space to work in the turnip game. But yeah, I have to agree with your assessment at the beginning. This is really looking like an uphill battle for llod. Like, how do you close the distance? Not just against Marth, but against the kind of player who loves to use the mobility and is very confident in maneuvering and picking the strong spots to attack from.
Oh man, no resources.
We got to air dodge.
We got to air dodge back. We got to do it again. We got to run those lines a few more times. Oh my goodness. Using Marth's absolutely dog shit item throw. It's so bad.
It is.
It's so bad, dude.
It is.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a sign of intimidation.
It is.
Slightly.
I mean, he'll catch and Z-drop immediate fair a lot of the time, to deny space and deny turnout. And I think that's really good, but using the item throw is not it. It's so laggy. It's nowhere near like Brawl.
Oh, we don't talk about that game around there. Hold on, boss.
Yeah.
That's a man word. There's the side B's coming out. You were talking to me about that last year. Zain was the one to, I believe, bring that to the table for Marth.
Side B is like a dash check, but also as like, oh, he didn't do back air. It's just good for popping up into up tilt a lot of the time. I feel like he uses it to create a plum, right? But I think people have been doing it for a while. Yeah. That's tough because you have to DI off stage if you want to survive that. Oh, all right, 14.
It's enough for the lead. Hold.
Yeah, Lod's trying to present CC at ranges where Zain's been throwing a lot of forward air and down tilt out. But I think eventually he's just going to start ripping grabs on that. Yep.
Case in point, even though that was a grab on the shield, it's still, the spacing that you're talking about.
I mean, it's just like, what are you afraid of as, Peach here? It's getting caught up by an aerial a lot of the time. Grab, at least you get to reset, but Zain's so good at taking that positioning all the way to the bank, right?
Speaking of positioning, like the idea to keep dashing to the corner out of the reach of the Peach. Oh. Able to get her off stage again.
Golly. Yeah, this is... It's not like supremely clinical or anything, but it's looking good.
I would say it is, but it doesn't feel bombastic, which is why it feels like a grind.
Yeah.
It's not like...
I think that's the matchup, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That is the biggest statement that's been said so far. Yeah. And that feels really stark and defining. But the rest of it feels like you're saying as it should, but the reason why it doesn't feel so bad is because there's not like huge outplays everywhere. It's just the minor battles that keep going in Zain's favor and giving him the lead that he has now.
Yeah, I think he just presses advantage so much harder than every other Marth. Oh. Rough stuff.
Yeah.
Rough.
Especially coming out of a Peach, too. That's a really unfortunate one, but we've seen people slipping off the hook time and time again in his top 32.
They might have been thinking about maybe, my most charitable guess is like trying to get a tech or something there, right? But missing an L cancel, double pressing or something. Pokemon Stadium pick. Interesting.
Dreamland didn't work. I don't even know if top flat is something to worry about. It's just a different place to look at, some different scenery.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just wanting to pick the scrap a little bit more, but I don't know. It feels really odd. It's working out right now, but for how long?
2 more hits. Pummels don't count.
All right.
Able to shield poke with a nair. Was expecting an early landing with a down tilt.
Okay.
Ready for the roll.
That was a good tech chase, yeah. There you go. Okay. Llod coming online a little bit here, but gonna have to deal with coming back from ledge again.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I've been trying to think about it. I feel like it's the first time we've even seen llod get that kind of an edge guard to get the Marth killer setup, right?
Yeah, we haven't seen one at all. Because there's a couple layers to it, right? Where you can do like a fake Marth killer into up smash out of shield with the turnaround from the lightning lag. But I don't know. We haven't seen a whole lot of like him getting Zain into those positions in the first place.
Yeah.
Most of this game, like this whole set, I feel like has been played off on the left side in some way, shape, or form.
And I got to give props to Zain for the awareness right there in the same situation from, I believe, game 1, where he sees llod on top of above him with a turnip, drifts back to get out of firing range.
Okay, another up air there. Won't do it, but his Z catches have been great. But the tracking from llod.
Now, wait a minute. We were questioning this pick, but 4-2 llod.
I mean, I guess it's working out with, just being able to kill off top a little bit easier. And I feel like he's been playing, like, his scrap well. He's been, like, waiting around a lot. And as soon as Zain gets an opportunity, it's like FC Nair, FC back air, get in there. Maybe just a broad stylistic shift is what he needed.
The last FC Nair being a little errant, getting cleaned up with a side B, but Have to see if we can get in a little bit deeper for him. We're trying, and as soon as llod tried to throw the DD dash attack, Zain, in response, in time, dashes around and gets the grab. Just very aware of the timing that llod is using to attack.
Oh, okay. Wow, come on, man.
I mean,
if it works, it works, but okay. Yeah, scoops off. Overshoot the grab.
Ooh.
Hit a temper. That'll do it. I mean, 88%. This is going to be a little tricky to work around, but yeah, okay. Word.
Hey. Oh.
Forehand, backhand. Okay. Reverse snare. Oh, had us jump in the pocket.
Held it very tightly, too.
Yeah. Good damage here, but
nice jab just to stop the dash back.
All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
And showing many different options against that. Still got cleaned up for it at the end, but again, we're starting to see Zain off the stage a little bit more. But even though he hasn't really had to like show his chops for a recovery yet, it's showing multiple options for what llod is presenting.
Yeah.
But he's going to need a little bit more to try to get back into this game. His force smash is not going to be enough as llod is able to skirt back one more time, 112.
Man, he's swinging. He's trying to just seal his stock out. It feels like he's getting a little bit antsy on it.
Could possibly be done with the game, but let's be real. He's got two to work with, so it's not the worst idea, but winnable. If you're in the Zain camp, winnable.
Caught him at a float, too. I mean, getting aggro with these dares. Jump back down there.
Getting a little too close for llod's liking. 2cc down smash and representing it again, but a little overzealous with the dash attack one more time.
While recognizing that Zain's probably going to start looking for overshoot grab if he tries to plug turn up. Reverse. Oh. Ooh. That's going to be the game, I think. I don't know if he has resources right now, but.
What?
Just toss it away. Why not?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. We still got more game to play.
Okay. He's got float. Air dodge through. He's going to just go full send on getting the ledge. Oh, my goodness. They're just dancing around each other.
Yeah, that feels like Zain's in the zone and looking for one good call. Up B not enough.
Jab.
Just to break the momentum a bit.
Oh. Wow. I can't believe he still managed to get that grab off because eventually it does grab break.
Right.
Okay. Oh.
I feel like he was trying to bait the forward air there.
No.
He's keeping control. He wants one big hit to close this out. Side B's not good. Caught llod and shield again. Forward thrown off the stage. Side B up tilt. See ya.
Bit of a pop off from Zain there. I mean, he ground that out.